What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Artie. We're talking about BMW M3s again on the channel, and today we're not going to be talking about my E36 M3 or the E46 that we discussed. We're going to be talking about the markets of the E90, E92 and E93. Now I've been having questions on Instagram, been getting a lot of DMs. If you guys are not following me on Instagram and do have an Instagram, consider following me. I'll put my Instagram somewhere over here, right up here. Give me a follow, shoot me a DM, let's talk about cars. So a lot of people have been asking me about E90s, E92s and E93. What do I think is going to happen with the market? Now I'm always on Bring a Trailer. Bring a Trailer is like a site that I really love, and I'm just shopping around trying to figure out what's the next deal, what a good buy is right now. And the E36 market is going crazy. The E36 market is so unpredictable, they're selling for different numbers. But one thing I've noticed with the E36 market is color. Color is very important. If you have a unique color like the car or Storio, they're selling for crazy amounts of money. So everybody who wants an E36, they want a coupe and they want it in a manual. The E46 that I did a video on in Laguna Seca is also a beautiful car. We all know that the E46 is something very special. It's also going up in value if you have a manual and a special color as well. But the E90, E92 and E93 is like kind of stuck in the middle because it's such a special car. It's a great car, but there's these issues with the rod bearings and the throttle actuators that I think are kind of holding down the market, and people are not buying them, or they're kind of under the radar, but they're very special cars. My prediction, and this is my opinion on what's going to happen with those cars in the near future, is they're only going to go up in value. Why do I think that those cars are going to go up in value? I mentioned before in the review that you have a beautiful sounding, naturally aspirated V8 engine. We will never have another V8 engine. We have the 6-cylinder twin turbocharged engines, which are not bad. They're fast cars. I have nothing against them, but I think that a V8 is something that is going to be left in the history, something that we're going to want in the near future. So I'm going to go off a little bit off topic right now, but like BMWs, like the 840 Ci's and the 850 CSI's, such great cars. Everybody wants a 12-cylinder, everybody wants one of those V8s because of the sound, just because of the history and everything that they left behind. A lot of history in those cars, and I think that there's going to be history that BMW left with the E90, E92 and E93. There's two cars that I wish I could own, but they're super expensive right now, and that is the BMW E92 GTS and the BMW E90 CRT. Now the BMW GTS and the CRT, they share the same engine. Your regular BMW E90, E92 has the 4-liter naturally aspirated V8. What the GTS and the CRT has is a 4.4-liter, 450 horsepower naturally aspirated V8. So what they've done is they boarded the engine, they worked heavily on the engine to give you more horsepower, more power, and this beautiful limited edition car. They're selling for crazy amounts of money. If you could find a clean example, you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars, 150, probably $200,000 for a CRT, and I think it's one of the most beautiful sedans that BMW ever made. I honestly love even the regular E90 M3, but the CRT looks great. There's two cars that I think some of us can buy right now that are fortunate. It's the limited edition Lime Rock. The BMW E92 M3 Lime Rock, it's a limited car. There's only 200 of those produced. They come like in a beautiful orange color. With the competition package wheels, you have a lot of exterior carbon, you have a beautiful carbon interior, such a beautiful car all around, and I think those are going to go up in value as well. What it is with limited edition cars, those that are produced like 150, 200 cars, unfortunately a lot of people get into accidents. We drive our cars and we get into accidents, and it doesn't have to be our fault. Somebody can rear-end us, or something can happen in a shopping center, and when we get into a car accident, and things like Carfax, when you have damage on your report, on your title, those cars are not going to appreciate in value. So as time goes on, those cars that are 200 production cars, they start being more scarce to find as a one-owner, clean example, low-mile car. And those cars, those garage queens, or those cars that have been well taken care of, fortunately, are skyrocketing in value. There's also the Frozen Edition. The Frozen Edition is not a one-year production car. They've been produced different years, they had different color options, but I think that model that's going to go up is the 2013. The 2013 Frozen Edition came in 3 different colors. You had silver, blue, and red. So it's a matte finish, also has nice competition package wheels, and I think if you get a great spec, low owner account, and a manual, they're going to go up in value as well. The regular E90, E92, and E93 competition, what do I think about those cars in the competition package? So I think if you have a manual gearbox, again, a clean car, and a nice color, there's potential of it going up in time. But that's going to be longer, you're going to have to wait long and hold on to your car for quite a bit of time for it to go up. I do think it's going to go up. Engine, just the design and everything about that car, it's a beautiful car, but you have to take care of it. If you take care of it, service it, have all the paperwork, I'm pretty sure in the long run you're going to win. It's going to be definitely a winner. It's just a rare car, it's a beautiful car like I covered, and again, I'm going to continue saying that V8 is something very, very special. We don't have it and we will never have it again. So that just closes the chapter. It's just something that's left in the history from BMW, from M3, and that's why I think these cars are going to go up in value. Check out the limited edition cars, read about them, follow them, see what's going on, what their sales are. But I think if you could get one, if you could get your hands on one, I definitely think check out the Frozen Edition, check out the Lime Rock, just a beautiful color in general. And I mean, if you're fortunate enough to find a CRT or the GTS, definitely try to buy one of those as well. But they're already up there, skyrocketed a long time ago. But hey, thanks again for watching another video by Artie's Garage. My opinion on what's going on with those BMW M3s in general, the BMW M3. Really fun talking to you guys. Thanks again for joining the channel. Consider subscribing and I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.